I'm
Yeah,
excited for when you go to the commune because I definitely one curious how we're gonna do this stuff, which I know you said you still want to do.
yeah. I know it'll be possible. It will.
Well, if you said a guy's playing Apex, like there's no
Right,
doubt like you could be able to like literally do a stream
right. We're
because
gonna
you're
be
not
able to
gonna
do
use a
it.
lot of bandwidth either. It's mainly just gonna be uh like kind of like if you're streaming Netflix or something. But it should be even less than that because it's just like on Wi-Fi laptop, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about connection and stuff, and I'll have my interface. I'm gonna bring all this equipment with me. It's really not too much.
Yeah.
My only thought is gonna be, it'll be a trial by error, but having privacy. Not that like I need to be sheltered and private, but like I'm gonna be loud. I'm gonna be talking, and it's kind of in this kind of open space that like other people are gonna be maybe using computers. So I'm like, all right, the
I mean,
Wi-Fi
we
is only
could.
in this one building, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to like maybe like seclude myself in like the closet or something.
I
Oh,
might
there.
send you some stuff that you can just use like as a portable soundproof.
Okay. Yeah. Now that I
I
think
mean,
about, it, they
if
do
that.
have an
Sorry.
well, they have an office there, and like a little mini office that you can kind of close yourself off in. And usually on the weekends, like nobody's using it. It's more like for the business.
Okay.
But I think the it's kind of open to anybody on the if it's not for business purposes during business hours. So
I'm
we'll
sure we're
we'll
gonna
we'll
figure
see.
it out. I
We'll
just
figure it out.
wanted to make sure like you still wanted to do this and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
figure it
as
out.
long as that, I mean, you want to do it, then we'll make it work. I'm just.
Yeah, there's a lot of things as I'm thinking through. There's a lot of like I still want to have some sense of familiarity with like I'm bringing a lot of like comfort objects. Like I could go completely minimalistic and just bare minimum going down there, but like I'm gonna bring some artwork and like that thing tapestry behind me, some spooky kitten poster. Like I'm
Did I
bringing
give
all
you
these.
a black and white poster, kind of like this?
I can't see your screen, man. I've never been able to
No,
see your
I
screen.
have my webcam up.
I can't see.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I need to click this watch stream. Nope, it gives me just like two.
Click WhitMiRE phone.
Yeah.
Now
Nope.
you got. Okay. That it was supposed to show like the headphones or whatever, but it's all good.
Yeah, I've
Um,
got a poster. It's the white with the black lettering on it. And just in general, like I'm just trying to like bring things that are gonna be comfortable to me, and I want to keep doing this because this is kind of for me. Like I'm
I'll
hoping
connect
this
you
will
to
be
the
kind of
outside world.
yeah,
Like,
it'll just be yeah, like I don't want to go down there and just be completely cut off from everything. I want to still have that sense of like connection to
no doubt,
the
man,
rest
and
of
I'm
my
sure we can make that happen.
so. A little
Yeah,
bit. I do want to be isolated a little bit, which is physically I am out there, but a little connection. Thanks, internet. I'm getting excited too. Like every day, getting a little bit closer. I'm just like,
yeah, man. Honestly, like hella shocked at first, but I kind of could tell, like to be real with sorry, I could tell kind of like when we talked,
yeah.
just like some things that really you don't like about the common day world, and then
Mm.
other things that you I don't know, like for instance having like a meal made for you, like I could tell that point hit home. You're like not having to think about that, and I was like, damn,
Uh huh.
he's hella right about that. And then like the traffic thing, like you don't even have traffic.
Yeah. No traffic. The food. Yeah. Um. Having knowledgeable people around and good conversation really is a big thing for me. Uh, I have great neighbors here. We actually last night, good weather and enjoying each other's company. I was like, man, I'm gonna miss this, but also I'm gonna have plenty of this when I go to the that's the bittersweetness of leaving. I do have
Yeah,
really like I really enjoy my life here, but trying new things.
I mean, all you can do is just try to make yourself happy, man. I don't think anything's wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm getting the queue list, you know.
yeah, yeah. We got some emails today.
Yeah,
I know we at least have one email because I had one of my friends message me like, oh, I did it today. I submitted.
can you like tell me which name they are?
Should be. I know Molly. She texted me, so I know at least her.
Okay.
Which Molly's the like
Yeah, I remember
back.
Molly.
Yeah, I was back in like September, October. I was
Yeah,
I was
I
I was
got
submitting her music for her, and I was like, oh, that's not really fair. Like, I want to kind of like bring her into the community, hopefully, and
yeah.
at least
I mean,
have
it's
her
been a
like.
minute, but we
So,
could make it happen, man. Yeah, I got her or their stuff pulled up. Um, let's see.
I got some. While you're working on that, I got some more exciting news. Just kind of a not super big or anything, but for tonight, I got a couple people from my gym that I go to that are doing fights. Like
Okay.
people from my gym actually like getting in, stepping in the ring for a fight event. So they're gonna be at like kind of a downtown like big bar area, and
Mm.
I'm for the like I'm somebody I've never like sought out UFC like fights on TV. Like I've seen clips on the internet. If other friends are watching, I'll join in, but like it's not something I've ever sought out. And now I'm gonna go watch it live.
Okay. Yeah. No, I
People I know.
haven't. I haven't really like watched a bunch of fights. I haven't been
Yeah.
into that to be real. But
That's fine. Neither have I. And yeah, I'm doing it. But
Dust,
that's gonna be my
Dustin
thing
Day Win
tonight.
says, "Yo, Thrasher, that's why I live in a small town in the mountains of Idaho."
Hey, all right, he gets it.
I think people get it. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just more or less like honestly, like Gal brought up a point about your venture. It's gonna be the safest thing if the world goes fucked.
they have a good head start. That's for sure.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
and
Yeah.
to our friend from rural Idaho, this community I'm going to. Like, it's really not much different than a very small rural town. It's just that town is very very small and very condensed,
Mm. Okay.
and you share. But a great way to think about it is just a super small town.
I mean, I think most people get the idea.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot of chats with my neighbors about it because now they all know I'm taking off soon, so we
How
chat
do they
about it.
feel about it?
I mean, they're bummed to see me going, but I've talked about community and explained it to them for so long now, and they're kind of like, yeah, we get it. We kind of figured you were gonna leave at some point for it, and
Damn.
but still, like, a lot of conversations like trying to one of my neighbors trying to wrap his head around like um wrap his head around the communal and income sharing part because he's so ingrained. All of us are so ingrained into a capitalistic and individualistic mindset, which I have no quarrels against capitalism and individualism to a point. I always find things are a balance.
Yeah.
But his thing is like, I have engineer skill set and really good carpenter skills, and like I'm paid very well for that out here. You're people with a higher, you get paid supposedly on your skill set, supposedly because there's gray areas, scammers, uh, figuring out the values. But then to him, it's like I'm gonna go there and get paid the same as everyone else, and he's trying to wrap his head around that. But he's a very different background.
I got you, man.
I'll try not to dive too much into it because we got music to listen to.
We do. And so I'm gonna
I know you're still setting up.
sorry.
I'm just rambling.
Uh I got some shit right here. Let's go. Let's see.
Or just keeps.
Okay. So I had a few on Facebook I wanted to finish up that I didn't get to last week because they just, I don't know, like to be real, I just didn't get to it.
Yeah,
Shit
it's fine.
happens.
For today, I'm gonna be 4 o'clock again, just to get
No, you're
ready
fine.
for the fight night.
Love. Oh, and it's a video. Sweet.
Ooh.
Let me
Oh, I
show
need to
some.
pull up. We haven't even tested if I'm gonna be able to listen to audio in sync or not, but I'm gonna pull up the YouTube just in case.
Okay, let me redo that stream thing on there. Okay. So. Okay. So now let's go here.
Bro, I'm on the YouTube. There's 2 people watching it, and I'm betting it's just me and you. We're
Yeah.
killing it.
No, I haven't really like advertised it, but I'm going to really quick. Hold up. That's the thing. I don't know if it's a good time slot or not.
Alright.
2 p.m. on a Saturday. But also I haven't really like posted anything about it today, so I'm gonna get to that right now. And should bring some people in.
Trustin, Do5T, and I don't even know. I'm sorry, making a fool of myself trying to do these names on here.
Dustin Day Wind. It's like Dustin
Yeah.
the Wind, but Dust Day the Wind. Or Dustin the Wind. God, I can't even think about it now. Alright, let me share out that we live now. I also didn't do that.
I don't ever get on the chat enough. What's up, chat?
I appreciate you hanging out with us, Dustin the Wind. That's little Brady Jordan the GOAT. Okay, still going on this really quick. Oh, look at that, Nick. 5 people watching in this video. It only took a minute.
There you go.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, Dustin the Wind. Dustin. Mario is Dustin the Wind.
Okay. Let's, get to it.
Ooh, boy. Hope the weather there is just as good as it is here, and I hope it's good for everyone else listening, because I spent at least about 20 minutes before this just sitting outside, eyes closed, just soaking in the sun. Oh, it felt so good.
Did it?
It
Because it's
felt
like
so
47 degrees out right now for us, Nick.
good. What? No, it's
Yeah.
like 55.
No, it's like 47 in like Raytown right now.
Oh, it wasn't that bad here though. It's still kind of cool, but like there's not really much of a wind, and the sun, now that like the angle's getting a little higher, it just took the long sleeve off. I was just like, yes, give me that vitamin D. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I got like 43 degrees here.
It's cold as
Fuck
fuck,
it.
30 degrees in Iowa. I feel that. Alright, let's get to this motherfucking video now. Here we go. This is the Los Caters Dinner Nights in Riverside. Let's check it out. All right. So that was a cool way to start off the show. Very
Yeah.
interesting to say the least. It just kind of sounded like a feel good like outdoor song. Like in the video, they're skateboarding. Kind of having like a little punk concert. I will say like it was produced and it sounded really good, but other than that, like it was just like the video production on it for me. Cause I was like, this song is sounding so good, but then like the video just kind of like didn't meet the song expectation. That was just my opinion though. But I thought it was like a super solid song.
Yeah. I could see where they were trying to go with the video. It would kind of fit that kind of punky, fun vibe, but there wasn't really a lot of connection throughout it. There's a better word for that. Symmetry, perhaps,
Yeah.
or any kind of like theme. Even like effects goes, it was kind of really kind of jumping around. If you have epilepsy, don't recommend that for one of the scenes. But I can see what they were going for. Still kind of that like late '90s, early 2000s punk scene. I kind of even got a little bit of like group love vibe to
I
it.
could see group love on that.
Which well, I'm listening to them and my people are like, oh man, I missed that kind of jam. So I was like, all right. Um, I'd be curious to see kind of something else. If they had something else, either a break in the song and let her, that vocalist, like really shine, or maybe they have that on another song.
Mm.
Uh, but overall, yeah, it was a kind of fun kickoff.
It definitely was a
Diner,
fun kickoff.
baby.
Alright, we got a few emails, so let's get to them. Or actually, sorry, I'm finishing this Facebook stuff. Sorry, my brain's a little rambled right now because like I've been sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's good
Um,
stuff.
I'm pretty sure there were only two more on Facebook to do. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, two more. So we got this and one more. This is Midnight Hour Tristed Dragon. Alright, let's check it out. It's another video. Let me see. Yep.
Stuck in a haze. Do it again, Summers. You are my only way, only way. I'll be your pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. What's the bullet?
Alright, here's the real song, my bad.
Oh man, this video's starting. What the hell? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, wow.
Alright, sorry about the mess up at the beginning. Definitely
Threw me
confused the
off.
songs. Yeah, we will get to that song too. It's just
Well,
that's the first
my
email.
so my big throw off. My big throw off is that like that rock. You corrected the song and got to like this fun, great rock song that we were listening to. But on the YouTube, I saw the like anime, but like inverted colors.
Oh, it's
It looked
coming.
like it looked like that like Naruto fight scene. We talked about that last time. There was
Yeah.
another hard rock song came on. We're like, do some kick ass anime to it, like anime fight scene. So I thought that's what we were gonna get on this one. I was like,
No, this is
that looks
just
so good.
this is like a Kansas City band.
I'll jump away from it, but
I
sounded great.
actually thought it
I,
kind of sounded like classic like 90s rock.
it's,
And
ah,
that was just my opinion. Like kind of like what they play on like 98.9 The Rock. It's
yeah,
a radio station here in Kansas City. But
yeah. I definitely say like it definitely would fit on that radio station, no problem.
yeah,
Like,
and that type of music can be fun live as well. It sounded kind of
oh
like a little raw. Like I know it was produced, but it had like a kind of like a live raw feel, and I appreciate that about it.
yeah, the musicianship on it, I could the like guitar going on it. Of course, I'm gonna be biased to the guitar, but then the vocalist as well, like just great, like great hitting the notes, but still have that raw kind of like itch to it. Or
Kind of reminded me of like
oh
Muse, you know? Like now I'm like really thinking on it. You know who I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah.
Do you see
I
that
won't.
or am I off?
I don't see. I can
I meant
see
like
how
the
you see it, but I don't
vocalist.
see it. All right. I could just for him, I'll stand alone. I saw more like kind of a shine down, I guess, that kind of genre of rock.
Mm.
Um, Badass either way. If I'm there live, Thrasher's gonna be there. If I'm going to that show,
All right. Yeah,
ain't gonna
fuck
be
with
Nick.
that.
It's gonna be Thrasher. So I fuck with that.
So let's go to Late Sorrow. He has a song called Pointless. Here we go. Alright. It's from 2019, has 32Ks. Does this guy really need us to review the song? Alright, let's get to it. Not a bad thing either. I just like sometimes I'm like, man, do you really need us to review this song if that many people have already played it and confirmed it's good?
All right. Well,
We'll jump into it. Let's check it
stuff
out.
for us to listen to.
Here's Pointless by Late Sorrow. I'm gonna be kind of quick with it so we can get as many reviews done. Um, so with that song, it kind of reminded me of like Little Peep, like just kind of like an MGK Little Peep edition, because he did kind of like go on those beats that were more kind of like upbeat. So it kind of has like a hint of that. Um, it just kind of, it did kind of just sound like a little repetitive though with the instrumental. That would be like my gripe on that song. But I mean, it sounded like something that like anybody could play through easily.
Yeah.
And the production was solid. Like there wasn't anything wrong with the production. It just sounded a little repetitive. That was my only thing.
Honestly, I kind of agree with you on a lot of that. Little MGK sound to it and all, but definitely like easy listen to. A little bit of repetition, but who knows? Maybe there's bridge that changed very dynamically. So,
I
but
mean,
other
it
than
was
that,
a
I mean,
4 minute song and we only played a
okay.
minute 40 of it. So you
So,
never know. But with that sample size, I feel like you gotta pack a punch.
right.
But nonetheless, like I'll put it in the SKR music you can vibe to. It wasn't a bad song or anything like that.
Uh,
These are just things
us-
that I mean, it's a song from 2019. Maybe they've improved a lot more too.
oh wow, okay, older. So,
Um,
so
Trustin Dustin wanted to know if you wanted a Dre the Kid shirt and what size and color would you want?
me,
Yeah, you.
me.
Yeah, you.
Dre the Kitcher. Size and color.
Yeah, you a medium.
Yeah, I'm medium. As far as color goes, surprise.
Surprise? Okay.
Yeah, if you got options, surprise. Um,
Medium and
dope.
surprise color.
I like surprises.
Yeah.
As far as audio goes, though, real quick, the last few songs you've played, I've actually been able to listen
The
uh,
stream.
through the stream, through the Discord, without you having the YouTube. But
So you're on
whatever,
point.
but on Pointless, that last song we played, nothing came through. I had to wait and listen through
Okay, so
YouTube.
it's coming through the browser, so I just need to make sure I have a Spotify link coming through there. Like this next one you'll hear because it's through the browser.
Okay.
But kind of like 2 times ago, if I like switch the browser while we're on it, then you wouldn't hear it. I remember that issue.
Yeah. Okay.
But here, you'll let me know after this next song. This is the first of the emails today.
Ooh, exciting.
And it is that video I misplayed earlier. I'm gonna start it, but I'm gonna
Sweet.
do something really quick while we start it. But yeah, I already remember this first 17 seconds, but I'll be right back for 1 second.
Stuck in a haze.
Do it again, Summers.
You are my only way, only way. I'll be yours. Pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. What's the bullet smack your throat, dog?
As opposed to the fighter, it's to make the stripper sick. They don't shoot it, they shoot you. And I'm with it.
Pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. What's the bullet smack your throat, dog?
As opposed to the fighter, it's to make the stripper sick. They don't shoot it, they shoot you. And I'm with it.
Break your back on check on the mic, you better check it. Spit flames with the silencer, you can't suppress it, can't compress it. If the gin, some Ritalin, the nickel in official. And I'm 5-star chef, that's Michelin. You 5-star theft, you kissing them. New CZ, who this? Better start talking, I brought 2 clips. Better start walking, check your damn hubris. My name like 5 cents, you ain't worth 2 pence. If we talking pounds, I was heavy. Keto saved my life, I was living too deadly. Wawa classics in my fridge, too many. My bro got some different problems, quit the Henny.
Pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. Pull the trigger back. What's the bullet smack your throat, dog?
As opposed to the fighter, it's to make the stripper sick. They don't shoot it, they shoot you. And I'm with the shit.
Open up the box, what you wish you got for Christmas. Open up the box, bet my dick is on your wish list. Open up the top, yeah, I'm sipping, driving dirty round town. Molly whipping, lash go missing, Tico missing on some bad decisions. My CC got mad precision, carry me home bad.
Ah.
Now that was a fucking dope like visualizer, just to be like watching the music too. He kind of sounded like Rich Brian, this like rapper I listen to.
Not familiar.
His like vocal pattern just like sounds like Rich Brian, but I like kind of like the lo-fi, like kind of like darker tone.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like a lot of lo-fi stuff I've listened to, where they like lo-fi, but still has like a good like kind of energetic beat to it, and then they throw in that like pitched down vocal to it with
I just like the composition of that song, like the production
Yeah.
on it was definitely solid. Kudos
Now-
to you for being he's a voice actor apparently.
Oh, dope. Dope. Yeah, that whole thing was really just enjoyable. Like with the visualizer, I love the inverted, like the colors just from that inversion or whatever's being done to the anime. Like beautiful colors, and then like you can still kind of tell what's going on in the anime world. And just the action. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just like I'm in it.
Well, that's why I like when people can do that, like in a really cool way, because then it just like adds another element to their music.
Yeah.
Insomniac. This is that thing I sent you, but I thought people might want to hear it. From David Insomniac. Here we go.
Oh, what's been good this week, dude?
Hold on. Just I kind of actually like it, low key. This might become the intro song.
Yo, it sounds like a straight up like intro. Like just snap out 20 seconds of it, kind of fade it out as we bring in.
Yeah.
Dope.
All right, here we go. Just working way too much.
Oh, that's not. Is that good? Maybe that's a good thing.
I mean, I personally just don't wanna like work and shit, and I hate capitalism, but I also like, got a family. I've listened to the whole thing already. I just like really wanted to like showcase that. I thought that was so cool. Like Nick and I had no idea that was happening. Then he just randomly sends me an email and it's like, "Hey, I sampled your podcast." And I was like, "What do you mean sampled podcast? This is just like us reviewing music." But then he literally took what we said at the beginning of the podcast, I guess. It just like turned it into a song. I thought that was dope as fuck.
Dude, when he texted me that I was at work, I like stopped everything I was doing. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" I was telling my coworker, I was like, "Yeah, somebody just sampled our podcast for a song." And I like the little like that very beginnings of us talking. He like pauses, like, "Is that a good thing?"
He just like in synced it really well with the beat.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna get some dope MCs on it real soon. I can't wait to hear the full thing then, man. I'll definitely like and repost it on the SoundCloud. Alright, we got so Molly's next. Do you want to play Look Away, This Weather, Womo, or Rogue Traveler?
Oh, well, a couple song tracks I don't even know. Let's go with Rogue Traveler, that last one you said.
Okay.
I don't think I've heard that one.
That's what I was kind of hoping.
See, I know This Weather, like that's kind of like her big bop song, and I really love it, and I hope to share it. She's got a great music video with it. But
Yeah.
I want something new. I want to hear something new from her while we're here. And
Yeah.
so, for quick background, like this is a friend of mine from Springfield. I've gone to her live show. Um, Wonderful person. Got a chance to jam with her. Uh, just happy.
I'm glad you found some cool people to jam with out there, man.
Oh, sadly, I'm not there anymore, but
Well,
it's
while you
nice
were there.
while
So
I was there.
here's Molly Brady Rogue Traveler. It's an unreleased on the email.
Oh, it's unreleased.
And I've tried to
I
be
told
nice and like
maybe
play
okay.
off as cute, but it's just like a girl has needs, okay? Like I'm done.
You took me to a rooftop bar. Street lights, skyscraper stars. Lipstick there on his cheek. Just cause I know that he's weak. Go ahead, baby, buy me the drink. But it's probably not what you think. I've been making stops where I want to. Oh, try to learn. I've been counting shots when I want to. Oh, try to learn. Mama always said, good girls are hard to find. But when I'm playing nice, nobody pays me any mind. And I'm tired of falling behind. Pull my tights back on. You're listening to all my songs. Hot coffee in a plain white mug. I've never really asked for much. I'm sneaking out his front door. He might call me later for more, but I've been making stops where I want to. Oh, try to learn. I've been counting shots when I want to. Oh, try to learn. Mama always said, good girls are hard to find. But when I'm playing nice, nobody pays me any mind.
Hey,
So first off, with the email, it says, "I'm gonna attach a few for you to this email. Feel free to share some, or all of, or none." You
so
can.
yeah,
She
sounds like
said
her.
she wanted you guys to know you could find her at mollypoetry.com or Molly Poetry on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, first off the bat, it kind of reminded me of like Oh Wonder. She kind of has like a Billie Eilish like soft and like setting voice with like just really good like kind of like dynamics in a sense, like
Yeah.
the way that her voice trails at the end of it. I like the beat because it was like very dark and ominous and kind of spooky.
Yeah, yeah, she's that's pretty on par for a lot of her tracks. She does have a lot of dynamics. Like definitely her vocal range as far as like kind of that Billie Eilish, this one being kind of that slow and longer hold on words, but then like the more pop high energy ones, it's definitely kind of takes a whole new tone. Uh, but within that same vibe. Um, as far as I know, she's still a one man band. So it's
Yeah.
all her and solid. From hearing that like solid production and, and yeah, I was really that was nice to hear new music from her. So I actually I subscribe and follow a lot of her stuff. So
Damn.
yay.
No, that was I really enjoyed that. Sorry, man. I just like I feel bad to say this, but I just like really do not feel good. But I'm gonna
Oh,
try and do as many of these as we can, but I don't know. I'll let you know if I'm not feeling too hot.
we'll keep squeezing. I mean, 4 o'clock's my limit. If you want to cut earlier or just cut at 4 with me, like,
Yeah, I'm trying to make it to just 4 o'clock, because I definitely cannot do the leftovers of this one. But I think we're in a good scope. Um, let's go to Dustin Day Wind, and he did a Juice World cover of Robbery. Okay.
sick.
I mean, anytime someone wants to send us something like that, that's cool. Alright.
She told me put my heart in a bag and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from her love. I'm not fast, so I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave from my past. I'm a whole different person. It's a gift and a curse, but I cannot reverse it. I can't reverse it. It was a gift and a curse, and now I'm drinking too much, so I'ma talk with a slur. Last time I saw you, it ended in a blur. I woke up in a hearse. You said you loved me first. One thing my dad told me was never let your girl know when you're insecure. So I put Gucci on my fur. Now my wrists are iceberg. One thing my heart tells me is flex on a girl every time she insecure. Is your love really true? For real? Is your love really true? She told me put my heart in a bag and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from her love. I'm not fast, so I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave.
Cover a good Juice WRLD song. You're still muted, Nick. But damn, I really like that cover. I mean, it kind of was just more like intimate, live, and raw feel. Obviously, there could be like some production stuff on it, but outside of the production stuff, just taking the conceptual idea that you put out there, like, I really like it. And I mean, I don't really know that many people that have covered Juice WRLD that much, so to hear that cover, that was pretty sick. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna mirror you on all of that, because that was great cover. Mirroring the same thing as far as yeah, you know, some production work could be done. I think that's all self-explanatory. So, but the concept and what you're going with, and like, I bet you live that that killed, like the nice little coffee shop or open mic or
Exactly. Actually, that would do
Campfire?
really good live.
I'd love to hear that shit live. Like, and your vocals on it sound great. So great choice. Because that was kind of a little more of an emotional one from Juice WRLD, and I think that one translates really well to an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
I like the kind of pick pattern you got going with a little bit of slap beat to it. Nice touch. And yeah, I'm just biggest fan.
Yeah, you've liked a few other. He's also done like the Tupac and a few others, like where he puts it over. Like, he's multi-dimensional on what he can do. He can make beats, but he can also like do covers. He can make his own songs. He can sing. Pretty sure he used to rap when I first was starting to review him. This is Lil Brady Jordan, the GOAT.
Okay, I mean, I was about to, like, this dude sounds like could be a new homie of mine. All this old multi-dimensional, like, shit.
Yeah, man.
So many friends on here.
Hit him up on the Nick doesn't have Twitter. He doesn't trust the government, but no, I'm kidding. But he said, yeah, he did the Alan Watts one too. I remember that. So here's Skylo Dawn, legit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let's go to it.
JKV.
I'm gonna be reading here all day. I will literally read here all day.
And you know, a lot of people ask us, how is CDOT funded and where do you get your money from? The simple answer, silver.
Really, bro? What the fuck?
Skylo Dawn is on the track, you know he's never taking the piss. It is legit, slash that boy in his face and lip. Call all my boys, we're making a song and we're not gonna miss. 14-inch knife in his fucking ribs, got stabbed in the fucking chest. I don't give a fuck cause I am not best. Make a chatty, this isn't a test. We'll catch that boy and rap on his flesh. I'm only 14 and making headlines. I don't give a fuck, still wasting my time. I'm shooting that boy like a fucking vine. Starting my 10 twos all the time. All you wanna do, yeah, it's fucking wine. Starting enough shit so I am fine. Starting enough shit so I am sweet. I don't give a fuck if I'm in your tweets. One, two, left, right, jab, hit him in his teeth. I'm making money, so I guess out of 2 feet. They wanna meet, cut a boy up as flesh as me. Made a diss on me, made him to leave. I'm up in Belfast, it is my city. I'm literally going to the top. 100k stocks, I'm not gonna stop. You dropped an album, that shit is a flop. I feel like Blueface came in with a mop. Acting a peeler, you're acting a cop. Having a birthday, you're gonna get dropped. Feel like a building, you're gonna get popped. In a bunny, shoot him, then he hop.
On his grill, I jumped him down, he wasn't a scene. 1, 2, 3, bullets went into his brain.
No, he's walking around with a fucking key. And that pussy in his head, he went unconscious. Don't give a fuck, some
Okay, guy went pretty hard, but I just want to point this out. Maybe I heard this wrong, but he said he's only 14 in his bars.
Oh shit.
And I'm just like, damn, dude, what shit are you going through, homie? Do you want to like talk? Like, damn, he's talking about like fucking killing people and shit, man. I always, wonder people's mental health, but I okay, on a real note, like
He's
the video
playground.
the video it would make sense to the 14 then, but yeah, basically, like, I thought the video was actually sick, the way he transitioned it with the beat in the like the bass, like video production. 14-year-old doing that, holy fuck, that was like really amazing in my opinion. Now, I don't know if you're actually 14 or just rap that, but maybe you'll correct us in like the comments or chat. But yeah, man, nonetheless, I thought it was a pretty bass bumping song. It kind of sounded like you were like a little Russian, like doing Russian English, which isn't a bad thing. I just noticed that, so I'm curious if that's where you're from. Yeah, it kind of had that like European Russian accent. Cause
Yeah.
I do listen to like UK drill from time to time, and he had like that flair. But nonetheless, man, definitely like it. Definitely like it.
I'd say, I didn't even realize there was the music video going until about halfway clicked over. I'll just speak quick on the music video. I like, great FX on it. Michael, you're saying it sounds like it's...
This guy said Skylo is from Ireland.
Okay. I hear something. I would have guessed, like... I don't even know what I would guess. I'm terrible with that.
I thought the dude was like 18 until he did the 14-year-old bar.
Alright, so I'll just get to the music stuff. Like, sounded solid. The beats all sound great. The only thing to me is you could probably mix that vocal up like a half to a full decibel. Bring it up. Like, that vocal is what's packing the punch to me. That's kind of your main, like, front and center sound in this kind of genre and kind of music. So, to me, at least, bring up the vocal a little bit, and other than that, like, it all slaps.
Okay,
So,
I see where you're coming from.
yeah, just a little, just mixing.
But, let's get to the last email of the night. We had a lot of emails today. Wow.
Woohoo!
Yahoo! Alright, so here's Queer Fantine the rapper with Are You Crazy? I might have not said that right, but just let me know how you pronounce it. Let's go, though. 1 minute and 30 seconds long. We can play the whole video.
Hey!
Lips on your lips, you desire. My goodbye feel like a vampire. Bunch of y'all like a tire. When I found out you was a liar, how would you lie to me? Are you crazy? really for you, my lady. I for you tried, but you're lazy. Do you know respect my grind? Are you hazy? Lips on your lips, you desire. My goodbye feel like a vampire. Punch your
No one got to see that video. Damn. They just got to
Yes.
listen to it. My bad. Video was crazy. I was like, damn, another like little kid. And then he confirmed it. He said he's 13. I was like, I can definitely see that. Nonetheless though, like it's a cool concept to start with. Like I can tell you probably listen to probably like a lot of Lil Uzi Vert or like Playboy Cardi, something like that, cuz that's kind of what your style's matching up to. And so really if you're starting that young, you can only go up. Like that's just my personal opinion. So just keep working on your mixes, keep working on, production, learn everything that you can. That would be my biggest suggestion to you. You could easily put that song on like TikTok and it might do something. Just cuz people are looking for just like quick kind of like flashy content on TikTok. So just match that with the song and you could easily get people to listen to it. But outside of that, man, you definitely got a lot of potential. It's just like you're probably gonna go through some puberty, and then you're gonna like just keep making music, man. You're gonna
Yeah.
maybe I'm off for saying that, but
No.
I was just
Keep making
like,
music.
yeah, man, 'cause like he said he started at 11.
My
Yeah,
God.
and you're already, in my opinion, you're really good, man. We get a lot of submissions, and like I mean, I would just like keep working on it and keep like trying to fine tune what you want out of music and what you want to like present to people for it. But Nick, what you got?
A lot of same things. When it comes to like thinking and critique on the music, not sure how to go about because I'm not as familiar with maybe that genre, the little Uzis or
Kind of just like
the
really melodic
Boys.
rap. That's all it really is. It's like really melodic
Okay.
rap mixed with like a bunch of effects like phasers, delays, auto tune.
Okay. It seemed like the vocals. I mean, it was kind of FX kind of pitched up a little bit throughout the whole thing. Let's maybe play with that intermittently. Use it as like a verse or a chorus or a hook of some sort. And then maybe this is only one of the tracks you do that on, but let's diversify the vocals on the track a little bit.
Definitely cool to see
Sounds solid.
people like start like that young making music
Yeah.
and already like way better than I was when I started doing that, to be real.
Yeah, it's hard to critique this because I'm like, dude, 13, like
This little
13
fucker's
starting at
better
11,
than
like,
me.
pretty much. Like, damn. It's
No,
like, wow.
all I can
What am I
say though
supposed
is
to
just
do?
keep up with it because you're only gonna get better. And like if this was like your starting pad, I know you said you started even younger, like you're definitely just gonna get better as you keep working on it. I would network with people, maybe not now, like I wouldn't suggest that now until you're a little bit older. And then
Network with some of the other kids on the block.
yeah, I mean, you could maybe do it with people in this community. Like this is a pretty like safe, friendly community. But I just meant like in time you just start networking with people, get people to maybe like make you beats, get people to feature, get, people to help you with production. Not saying anything bad on the production, just like that's a good way to network out.
Yeah, collaboration. I'm a grassroots kind of guy when it comes to that stuff. So people, in your neighborhood and in your school and other kids that you know or friends that are into music and like kind of build your team, so to speak.
Okay.
We have the next Mac Miller right there.
I'll give some like really good advice. Don't let anybody take your dream. Even if they call it stupid or anything like that. I remember being that young and people like, why do you want to make music? There's no money to it. And it's just like, 'cause I enjoy doing it. If you enjoy doing it, money can come from it. I'll tell you that much.
There you go.
I make
There's
a little pocket change on my music every month.
As you said, don't let somebody take away your dream, and I can't help but think of like a Mac Miller song, like at the very beginning of his track, like an early album. I think probably Kids. He's like, follow your dream.
Yeah.
Aha.
No, no, I remember what you're talking about. Dude, I miss Mac Miller. Fuck. Okay, we'll get into this next song. It's called Goodbye World, Lucy to God. I feel like we're in like an emo trap show today. Which is okay. It's a video too. Let's get to it.
I won't hide what happened to you. I won't put what happened to you in the book if you don't want me to.
Nah, it's okay. Full truth. Like we agreed. Warts and all. Doesn't matter anyway. I don't even care what anybody thinks anymore.
Well, for what it's worth, I think it took a lot of guts to do what you did back there.
Yeah. Taking the Nathan the shrooms, peanut butter jelly swirls. I'm headed straight for my doom, waving goodbye to the world. Endorphins keeping me riding, flooding my brain with the toxins. Feeling like I'm out of options, painkillers in my concoctions. The devil keeps calling my name, I refrain as I try to maintain my composure. Spending my days with the suffering and pain, and it's making it hard to stay sober. Losing the game, get eliminated. My will to live is exasperated. Chasing the thrill got me feeling jaded. Wasting my time out here getting wasted.
You think it's too late for me? It's too late for me? I mean, am I just doomed to be the person that I am? The person in that book? It's not too late for me, is it? It's not too late. Diane, I need you to tell me that it's not too late. Too late. Too late.
Yeah, taking a dive in the deep end, flirting with death in my sleep, seeking the chemical treatment, into the darkness I leave. I do not know me, lighting the stogie, high every day of the week, talking to homie, killing the old me, putting my sins on repeat.
I was really enjoying that song. I did not want to cut it off. Lucy to God, Goodbye World. Holy fuck, if anyone's ever taken a page out of Suicide Boys' book like you did, and like I'm proud of you for it. Suicide Boys kind of sounds like that, like vocally and such, but like also putting in like quotes and stuff, kind of like how he did. Like they also do that, but these beats are kind of just like chill bop, like very dark but chill sounding. So he took a page out of the Suicide Boys book, but nonetheless, like I think you perfected your sound on it, because you sounded like your own thing. Like I know I'm comparing it to that, but like that was something I was like, damn, I don't even want to turn off. And he made it in BandLab. It's a free DAW. I'm like, dude, imagine this guy with like an actual DAW. Like he'd probably be fucking killing it way harder than a lot of these people in that genre. See, sometimes that's the only thing, is the limitation of equipment. Like I even thought the production through that BandLab was sick, and that's what I use just the demo, to be real, before I take it to a producer.
Yeah.
What you got, Nick? Sorry, I've been talking a lot.
Good? No, you good. Actually, I got quite a few things on this too. I got a lot of love, really. First, it starts off with some heavy lyrics, like right out the gate. Like, kudos to the authenticity and sharing some of those kind of deeper feelings. So that's not always easy to do. I do that kind of writing myself, but I don't share it. So to kind of share some of those thoughts and actions and expressing that side of feelings is definitely like courage. Then later the YouTube caught up and showed that BoJack picture with the goodbye, and I lit up because I want to say I loved BoJack Horseman. I don't watch a ton of TV. That was highly recommend. Great show. And then
if
later,
Nick's saying to watch it, it's definitely worthwhile. I've watched all the seasons too, dude. Maybe okay. I think I've got this. Sorry to like intermediate cut the review, but dude, this is what we could be podcasting about. Just like random shit that we enjoy together that we've both seen. Like, dude, there's so many seasons of BoJack. We could like just rewatch it and talk about it.
Oh my! I'd love to go off of that. And there's after I got done with it, I just went down rabbit holes of like listening to interviews of the writers. Like I want to know everything behind it, and like there's so much interesting. There's so much detail. Even the intro scenes, every single intro scene is slightly different.
Well, I
There's
like how they would like if like a chair got burned, the chair would be burned in the future episodes. Like it wasn't like a reoccurring like
yeah,
show. I mean, it was, but it had its own things. And then
yeah, carried elements.
I don't know, it taught me kind of some shit about myself because I'll be real like I mean, that's like a show about a narcissist that like I'm not saying I'm a narcissist. I'm just saying like the self-pity aspects of it. I was like, damn, I do that a lot. Like these self-pity like woe is me things. Like my grandma used to say like woe is me as an expression and it's like really stuck with me on like my virtue in life
Hmm.
and how I don't know, like things could always be worse and it's however you want to view it.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, like everyone's got the potential to be a narcissist, or at least be a narcissist at times. And it's just
Yeah.
kind of good stuff. Tangent on BoJack, great show. I heard like and then after I saw the image, I heard like the sample come in. And I just lost my shit. I was like, hell yeah. So concept behind all of that, I'm in. I'm just nothing
That's
but
what I was
love.
saying. It was like a low budget concept, but it hit it out of the park.
The only critique I would have it would be kind of on a sound design level, and that would be maybe checking your frequencies, your FQ,
Well, that
your
just comes with like
EQs.
a better equipment, better doll, that type of stuff. I know BandLab, and it really to me is just demo stuff. But some people make like incredible things out of that, and I'm just always wowed. Like I make beats in there sometimes. Chris
Yeah,
Russ on
it
the BoJack Horseman said the consistency of the show was crazy deep.
so good. Um, Yeah, so I was just mentioning the
Yeah.
EQ just as like if you like after you said it's BandLab, I was like, if you can mess with it, try. And or that's just my own preference. Is like it seemed like something the vocals could have been maybe a little more crisp and some mixing, um, but conceptual everything else, yes,
Yes, yeah,
yes,
that's exactly how I felt. Thank you everybody for tuning
Bojax.
in. If you guys could drop a like, drop a share, maybe hit that ring bell, um,
So,
that would help out.
yeah,
Then I wouldn't have
side
to be
note.
so spammy. But no, what's up?
I keep having to, like, my uh camera keeps blipping out
Yeah, I don't.
like
I
every 15 seconds now, and I have to just like keep re-clicking. I don't know.
that
Maybe
I
that's just
don't
me.
know. No, it's happening on my end too. Like I'm seeing it. Like you go gray screen. Um, I really don't know why it's doing that. Are you using the webcam off of the laptop?
No, it's a HD Logitech, and like
I
for
was
the
gonna say
most
you look a
part,
lot
it's
more
been
crisp
good.
today.
Yeah, yeah. Compared to when we did Riverside, it wouldn't let me
Yeah,
use this high-tech one, HD camera. Um, and for
yeah.
the like right now it's behaving.
But no, I know what you mean. Like, I just thought you were maybe doing that when you're like muting your mic or something.
No,
Accidentally
it's
hitting
kind
the
of just
video.
it's kind of just being funky right now. It's kind of like going in. It's in good. Nope, there you go, you little shit. Jinx it. It's whatever. I'll have to keep clicking it. While you
Well,
queue up the next one, I do need to get some more water.
okay. I have the next
Thirsty
one
boy.
ready, so it's whenever you're ready.
I'll be right back.
I guess I can show you guys something I've been working on with a friend. In the meantime, hey Nick,
Duh.
while I got you here, I want to show you a part of that song me and Brady worked on.
That last one we just listened to?
Yeah, but he added his verse into it now.
Wait, you could help collaborate with that BoJack song?
No, no, this is my own thing. This is what I
Oh,
did last week, but it was just the chorus. but now it
Oh, okay.
has Brady's verse in it. I want you to listen to it and see what you thought. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Stepping back into it, I ain't trying to lose it. 1 foot at a time, no rush to confuse it. Stepping back into it, I ain't trying to lose it. 1 foot at a time, no rush to confuse it.
Crush it up, crush it up, crush it up. No time to call the bluff, no time to rush out. We all bleed the same color now. Even though they're hating, living life, but we read between the lines and see that they're faking. What's left to prove, yeah. They see I got my groove back. Do a little dance, yeah. Calling it a revival now. Deep dive in the water now. Swimming in circles, wondering how we got here now.
Stepping back into it, I ain't trying to lose it. 1 foot at a time, no rush to confuse it. Stepping back into it, I ain't trying to lose it. 1 foot at a time, no rush to confuse it.
Step back to it, I ruined a lot of shit that I was doing, it ruined a lot of
brains.
But I caught myself before I slipped and I climbed back up, always knew that I could
change. Now take things slow. Appreciate the life I have and then grow.
Money, more problems, but I got options. Never withdrawing, I'm making deposits. I'm loving life, never feeling exhausted. I get some sleep and then wake up and pop shit. I record music daily, I can't stop it. This is what I deserve, I am a prophet. Listen to these scriptures up in your whip, you can hop in. Never stopping, we
stepping back into it.
Yeah, Nick, that's what I got.
Okay. Alright. Of course, I won't comment on what I commented on last week. So love the vibe, love what's going on, love the Brady coming in there. I will say I am thrown off though, right? Like as it's kind of transitioning away from you, and it seemed like there's some kind of like muddy parts. I know you guys are probably still playing with it, but that
yeah,
delay,
we still have to mix it a bit.
Okay, I'd say that delay on Lil Brady is a little off or a little off-putting. Like maybe you have a short like quarter beat on it or something. It's a little off-putting. And then there was a lot of vocals going on even before it was pure just Lil Brady.
Yeah, no, we still got a lot to like mix on it, but it should be pretty cool. But
I see where you're going with it, and yes.
Well, I appreciate it, Nick. Now we'll go to You by Rachel M featuring Ray Fairy. A lot of YouTube videos today. Alright, that was very interesting. Kinda had like an 80s rock synth feel to it. The video was interesting, I should say the least.
Definitely playing to some sex appeal right there.
Yeah, and some other stuff. But there was like a weird static actually that I heard like in the middle of the song, and I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was like the only production thing I've like noticed.
I guess there's other things going on. I missed it, or I might have just thought it was the server. Like, surely it's not the song.
No, that was the song, at least on that one. But okay, we're gonna go.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. By the way, when you said as soon as you said 80s, I was like, yeah, absolutely. Like I had 80s vibe going the whole time.
And the vocals are really smooth too.
Yeah.
Alright, now we got I Wonder Only, Anita Castillo.
Thank you, camera.
Camera doing Nick not justice.
Go on, give it the stink eye.
I wander lonely in the darkness of the night. I wonder only if you'll only ask me why.
Yeah. You want me to start off then? Yeah, you good. I want to start off with that album artwork being gorgeous as hell. Like beautiful digital artwork, I assume, but just like beautiful. And beautiful vocals as well to go along with it. I enjoy the kind of like acoustic guitar background with the production bass and synth in it. And complements very well to her beautiful vocal. Mhm. Not needed. Killing it. Yeah. Excuse me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah, shawty's so bad, but she is
so fine. Naughty and bad, but her innocence all mine. Super thick, baby, come and bring me that gold mine. I'm trying to bathe in it like I'm swimming in low tide. Come and ride the ship, I'll let you be the captain. I wouldn't give you anything that you couldn't manage. So baby, come my way and let me see where that ass is. I'll let you ride this wave if you bring me the whole package. Make you tap out once I get all up in it. Until it's time for round 2, I hope you made it to scrimmage. Get it? What a hell of a night. Baby girl, you so lit. Let's get higher than life, you did. Shawty's so bad, but she is so fine. Naughty and bad, but her innocence all mine. Super thick, baby, come and bring me that gold mine. I'm trying to bathe in it like I'm swimming in low tide. I see that ass you have, it has no limits. Probably why I wanna scuba dive deep in it. I'll be patient, but that's only if you with it. Just to make you proud, I put my face back in it. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
That song was definitely explicit, but he had love, had love for someone out there. I just want to say,
Well, I
like
love to share.
he said the fucking Scuba Steve line.
Steve.
Scuba Steve in it. I don't know.
Bring
It was
back
just
Big Daddy.
a very like melodic poppy song. The production on it was pretty solid. I would do like a music video or something to it. It's kind of a
Yeah.
song that is the perfect length though to advertise on TikTok because it was only a minute and 20 seconds long.
There was a bit of a pace change there towards the end. Am I mistaken?
No,
Like
you're right.
it kind of took it kind of transitioned into a different vibe almost like a different song.
Yeah,
Transitioned well, but
and then
it's
he
like,
just
ooh,
stopped it. So I wonder if that's like a prelude to another song, maybe.
okay.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Oh, I thought the abrupt ending was just you.
Oh no, that was the end of his song.
This track. All right. Well,
Here is
yeah.
another new subscriber to the channel. It is vintage, high quality shit. Check it out.
I ain't gonna cap, like, I was in the Q8 when I heard this beat. Listening to fucking Drake coming down, bro. I said, yeah, I gotta hop on this. Up top, man. High quality shit. No bad. You see? Yeah. I'm at the Terrence. She cook a dinner, about to plan a trip to Paris. That bond thicker, she want me to meet her parents. The wheels turning, shit spinning like a Ferris. Living and learning, you a star like Polaris. You had me yearning, now I got it, I'ma cherish. I think you perfect, think you worth it, you a merit. My favorite person, share my pain cause you can bear it. Out of this world, ain't your status, just a spirit. She held me down and helped me deal with interference. We in the 8, I let her drive, I let her steer it. She keep it calm, she got that shit, but she don't wear it. One of a kind and copy us like some parrot. Shit for the birds, we keep it raw, they shit generic. I know my words go over heads and need the lyrics. She in her hair, she said she craving my appearance. We're back. Tried to educate you, tried to have some patience with you, tried to elevate you. I was putting in the effort, you would hesitate to. Hope you know I want it better for you. But this a toxic situation. You was out of pocket with your friends manipulating. I didn't know the vibe, I know about our conversation. I gave you a high, but it was no reciprocation. I gotta turn into the game. Hey man, we parted ways, it's part of life, feelings change. No cap, I'm on ice, just kept me entertained. Will be a different pain, I had to watch you do my thing. I know you like to act, so I let you take the stage. Stab me in my.
Alright, and so with that one, the beat was pretty sick. The vocal sounded very like monotone-ish, and so like even the ad-lib, maybe like adding like a more like vibrant, emotional ad-lib would make it sound like a lot more poppy and make your verses pop off a lot better. But that's just my opinion on that. But
yeah.
The only other thing would obviously be just to like do some like microphone vocal production. But other than that, like I think that's a good start. I see this as a new person making music from Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh shoot. The Meagles.
The Meagles.
The Meagles. Sorry, it's Chiefs all the way over here.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I got another
Yeah.
unreleased song.
I was gonna say I was listening to that at one point. I was like, oh, you know what? This could really use some ad libs. And then I was listening. I was like, oh wait, no, there's ad libs. It's just like squeezed in there, and it's kind of hard to even differentiate because they sound so much the same on that monotone as you were speaking of.
Yeah,
Uh,
that was my only thing. Like, definitely has bars and potential though,
yeah.
really
I'd,
easily.
I'd also say use that reverb and delay on the vocals. Play with some more of the automations, like that very first verse. You know, maybe automate it to where you're only using that delay every fourth bar to like accentuate the end of the bar and like maybe one word or phrase. Because they had the delay on the whole bar, the whole, like full thing, and it was just a little crowded vocally.
No, I got you.
Some automations.
Well, let's go to an unreleased track. This is Spellbound by Morgue Witch.
Woohoo! Is it going? Nope. Uh-oh. That's right, I got the YouTube on. Now I can't hear on the. I can't hear on YouTube. Okay. I was listening to YouTube. It started like boom, pa, boom, pa.
Okay, that went a lot harder
Yeah.
than I was expecting it to go. But no,
I don't know.
I really like the background, like O's going down, like that. Just sounded so like
Up,
gospel and like
yeah,
ethereal.
love it.
But like the vocals were really sick too. It definitely brought back that like '80s vibe where people put like phasers on their vocals.
Yeah. It's like 80s, but like brought into modern day like club music.
Yeah.
That yeah, like 80s vibe, but modern club. Let's put that like boom.
That bass was booming though.
Oh god, that clap slapped. As I'm listening, like I love the ooze in it. Definitely kind of brought like kind of a darker undertone to it still. And I'm laughing a little bit because it reminds me of Halo, Halo
I
Choir.
could definitely see that now.
And so like mentally I was transported back to like playing Halo 2 back in the day with like my brothers. And I was like, fuck, I want to listen to this song and like just go play some Halo. We'll go play Halo and just forget about everything else in the world and just enjoy
That was a good time,
Master
man.
Chief kicking ass.
Definitely a good time. Alright, man. We will get the next one going then. I think we're gonna...
How you feeling?
I think I'll be able to make it to 4, and then I should maybe only have like 1 or 2 after 4. So I'll do those. I don't know, when I first started it was not feeling good. But maybe the Mucinex kicked in. Here is Frank Swisher with It Don't Get No Better.
Oh my god.
It don't get no better. She won't change me never. Asked her why should we stay together. I might take forever. Tell me that you won't let me bleed. Watch what you say to me. I'm sorry that I got stains unclean, but you still lay on me. Went to my brothers and told them all. That girl done got me going. She be having me talk like, bro, you know I don't even talk to bros. I give her my time, I think she won't switch. I hope she don't kill my heart. Can't get no better, she got the leverage. I done went head over heels. Ever since I met her, I can't stop thinking about she could mother my kids. Make me go harder since we started, swear my mind at ease. I know she's smart cause she don't ask me why my phone don't ching. I see it all, hope I ain't pushing you away from me. It don't get no better, it don't get no better. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better, it don't get no better. It don't get no better than this. Oh, it's in the air, I know you feel it. Don't have to breathe and just admit it. I know you feel it in the air. It done turned into everything that I knew it'd be. Hold you down and show you why we closer than you come to me. Had to show me you love me for who you knew I'd be. Can you listen close? I'm like your OG. Express yourself more than...
Okay, this guy's on point. He kind of reminded me of like a few different people in the game. At first, he kind of reminded me of Juice WRLD when he first came in, and then he kind of reminded me of like a mix between these rappers called P&B Rock and Lil Baby, just because of the vocal effects he was using. But I was like, man, this guy like sounds so smooth and crisp. Like I really enjoyed that song. I'm gonna throw that in the Rap with the Punch playlist, SKR Music You Can Vibe to playlist, and songs we love in 2023. But Nick, what do you got? Damn. I can't hear you, man. Oh, it's not working. I don't know why it's not accepting your microphone now. That's weird. I'm gonna let Nick pop back in.
Yo, yo, yo.
I can hear you now. I don't know what happened.
Sheesh, I just closed out again.
Does your laptop overheat?
Not off. It hasn't been too much. Maybe I'll stick a pin underneath it and kind of lift it up so it gets a better airflow for the time being. Maybe good suggestion.
That was maybe the only thing I was thinking, maybe turning off your webcam and stuff. Is maybe it's getting too hot.
Work harder, damn it. I'm
No.
hoping on a new laptop soon.
Yeah, if that doesn't come through, let me know, and I can get you one.
I'm by for sure.
But what'd you think of the song? Were you able to hear it?
Yeah, it was a little tough just because computer wanted to kind of keep glitching it a little bit on me.
Yeah.
But like the vocals and the music backdrop all flowed really well. Great vocals to it. Not even really much to like critique on.
Yeah, it
Just on
sounded like a
my-
pretty commercial-ready song.
Sound pretty crisp. I was a little distracted with all this other stuff going on. Bummer, but
It's all good. We'll go to the
Yeah.
next song. New subscriber of the channel, The Dark Notice, Slacking Jersey Club Mix. It's a mouthful.
Everybody's amazing. Everybody's amazing. When they don't put them days in. When they don't put them days in. Everybody's amazing. Everybody's amazing. When they don't put them days in. Them day, them day, they dump 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 them day, they dump them, they dump them. They dump them, 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 dump them, dump them, they dump them, they dump them, they dump them, they dump them, dump them, dump them, dump they dump, dump them, dump them, dump they dump, dump them, dump them, dump they dump,
Definitely had a club banger beat going to it. I could see that being played in the club easily.
Oh yeah.
But it was just like the
club
same
banger.
thing over and over again, so I get it. Like as a club mix, like that makes a lot of sense. It's just a lot of repetitiveness, so you can like dance to it and stuff. But the remix on that song was pretty cool. I'll throw that in the SKR Music You Can Vibe To playlist. I thought it was a pretty interesting banger.
Yeah, great job production and all of that, and I mean definitely that'd be a great club banger hit. On our side, Michael, I had to listen to the YouTube. I don't know if you used something different to stream that song. There was audio coming through, but it sounded almost like secondhand audio. Like it was your microphone picking you up. It was like super low and grainy. So I just switched over to YouTube for it.
Okay.
So,
well, there's
have some
only
issues.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 left. We'll see how many we get done by that point.
Okay.
I'll see what happens on this really quick.
Do it. Okay. There's all sorts of shit happening today. My fucking camera, this audio.
It's all good. Let's try this. So here's Excuse Me by Alan Money. Ooh.
Yeah. 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 Turn the music up, cause I'm in my Jeep truck. Bumping all my music loud. Do I make you bitches proud? I got my own bass, I like the music in my face. I wanna be a bitch so I can make my family rich. Thump thump in your ears while I'm wiping my own tears. Yeah, I'm thugging in the wild so I can hear my inner child. Popping in these streets, got these demons on a leash. Yeah, I'm pretty flocking stunning, and the music keeps you running. Coming through, excuse me, I gotta move. I gotta groove, I gotta prove, I gotta lose. I got the root, I gotta Reaching for my life, screaming out we need human rights. Let's make a bunch of noise so they can listen for a choice. I wanna be the voice, I wanna make the noise. I wanna blast the bass, I wanna save the human race. Coming through, excuse me, I gotta move. I gotta groove, I gotta prove, I gotta lose. I got the root.
That kind of sounded in that like club banger element too, as well. I don't know. I might just be off today, to be real.
That was some boss bitch music right there.
That's what that was, in your opinion?
That's what I heard.
You think it was uplifting and empowering?
I'm not sure about that, but just like, yo, I'm running this shit.
You know what? We'll put in the rap with the punch playlist, and we'll end it on that note. Okay, so here we'll go to the next one. I'm sorry. I'm just like.
You're just trying to blast through them now.
Yeah, at this rate.
Dude, it's all good. Like, I woke up at some point in the middle of the night. Like, I'm tired as fuck.
I wish it was just tired.
Well, I'm tired. You're tired and sick and stressed and...
Yeah.
Sorry, homie.
No, it's all good.
I
didn't really advertise the stream. We'll do better next week. I just kind of, since I've been sick for 3 days, it's been the third day now. Alright, here's Remix Cat, A Night with the Cat. But what were you going to say, Nick?
No, you know, I'm going to save it for the very end. I'll save it.
Okay.
Be my inspiration.
So, backstory, this person is also making, like, video game music for a video game. And so, like, the music they make, like, I can definitely see why, like, they're making video game music, because they're, like, very talented at it. The production on it is always super solid, and I like the visualizers they're adding to the music now.
Well, sure, that makes sense that they're making, you know, professional grade music for video gamers, because that just screams video game.
Yeah, that's what.
And like well produced too. Well, like good sounding video game.
Yeah, like I always think their production's super solid. They're pretty on point with what they're doing, and so they know they're making like that style of music, and so they're definitely hitting it out of the park with that. We'll go to Ain't Nothing New by Peacemaker.
I be acting like my phone don't work. Hello? I'ma hit you back, let me post this photo first. I be horsing around in my polo shirt. Down to earth, I be macking so the hoes gon' flirt. I'm known to swerve, get dope, control your nerves. I'm cold with words, spit flow, so hold your purse. And the clip hit a growth spurt, the chrome gon' burst. Hold the grip, let go slow and go to church. I'm paying for my past sins, asking for forgiveness, asking can I get a witness? I've been spazzing on these bitches, stacking racks and getting digits, spitting facts, never slack a minute. Clever rap, spit them back to back until the track is finished. I be ducking her calls. Your bitch like a clown, how she juggling balls. Went through her purse, grabbed some money, and I ran to the mall. Caught some shirts and some jeans and some brand new draws. Don't be funny. Why you take your kids school shopping when you owe me money? I don't like that. Tell the cashier to put the clothes back on the rack. Make them wear the same clothes from last year. You better pay me. I'm popping in the street, got you rocking to the beat. And the trees got me nodding off, talking in my sleep. And these thoughts taking off my socks, massaging on my feet, wanting me to beat. Get my rocks off, then I leave. I was in the Olympics. I took gold, silver, and bronze for pulling these bitches. Usain Bolt on the track, Phelps with the stroke. Born in the fire, I'm inhaling the smoke. So it ain't nothing to me, it ain't nothing new. I'm not talking about paint if it's guns that I drew. And Dallas is with me, I brought the K out. So I'm finna lay low and count these pesos.
The bounce to make mo, I caused too much trouble.
Damn, okay, this guy reminds me straight up of Atmosphere, like, with, like, how wordy his raps are, but, like, the emotion he puts towards, like, the end of phrases or certain words, like, I was just like, damn, he kind of sounds like fucking Atmosphere. Slug.
Dude, I love how, like, synchronized we are sometimes, because that was the name that came in my head.
Yeah.
Like, but it came in my head because I was like, he sounds like him, like vocally, his voice.
And just even what he was spitting about was like some subject matter, like even Atmosphere would be spitting about, I feel like. And his bars were pretty funny in my opinion. About
Dude,
don't take the kids shopping, put the clothes back on the rack.
Right. Yeah, the bars he was spitting were pretty fucking funny. I even love like his little ad libs he threw in there, like.
And he did different pans too. Like one would be to the left, one would be to the right, so it was kind of like voices in your head style.
Yeah. Oh, he had the little ad lib where he's like talking about sleeping, and then he just kind of threw in there like.
Yeah,
so
that's
a little snore. And
kind of can be like. I mean, like Lil Dicky even is a big one. That like adds like playful little like sound effects like that too to kind of emphasize those types of bars at the end.
Yeah. All around, man, that was great production. I even love the album artwork on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the songs we love 2023. Rap with a punch, because it did have a punch, and SKR music you can vibe to for something ominous. So here's we got 3 more. I think we can do them in your time span. Here's A Lonely, Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know him.
Oh yeah, let's get the Aquaman in. My weekly dose.
Damn, that got like really interesting. Kind of like a Where the Wild Things Are type of music. I feel like would be in that. A lot of arpeggios. A lot of arpeggios on the piano, I noticed as well.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of really great automation blending between, the pads and the piano, whether the melody or the arpeggiation or chords. Kind of coming in and out, blending to really create kind of that atmosphere. So, yeah, that was fun. And then, a nice, beautiful kind of scenery picture to just look at. Kind of helps set the mood a little bit.
He makes so many different styles of music, and you could tell at the end it was getting more kind of like grunge industrial feel.
Yes. Yes.
So
I might have missed a little bit at the end there from the YouTube.
Oh, my bad, man.
So,
like I said, we got 3 left. We got Chris Russ, Richie Rich, and Moon for Kelly to end the show. So, we're gonna ram through them and then get off.
Do it.
Alright, here's Bad Dreams with Chris Russ.
Woke up in a cold sweat, had a bad dream once again. I guess it's just not that important. Just notice some little things. It's nothing, just I feel so crushed. Do you notice me? Please don't leave. I've been watching you sleep. Do you dream about me? How we both could find a little hope. Then in the morning, what do I say? When you're trying to fucking leave. Do you think this is nothing anymore? Please don't leave. Begging on my knees. What do you need from me? What can I keep? Begging on my knees.
That kind of like brought me back to like some Warped Tour like type bands, like when they do like solo projects or something, but it was very powerful and emotional. I also like that it was like acoustic guitar combined with piano, but it sounded so full and big. It didn't just sound like a coffee shop setting with that, which he could have done too, and it would have been just as powerful. But I like the like ambiance he did with like a full band setup. I'm gonna throw that in the SKR music you can vibe to, and Spooky Kitten Records presents a playlist and songs we love.
Yeah, I want to just emphasize on how you say, like, yeah, it's got that acoustic feel, but it feels still really big with the piano, with the drum and beat behind it, and the vocals really kind of like amplified and packing a punch.
They definitely
the emotion in it.
They definitely packed a punch.
Yeah, definitely a Warped Tour kind of throwback.
Alright, so now we got Richie Rich, Thirsty.
Rocket!
I know you've heard a few of his songs. They've been all over the place, so let's check it out together.
Baby girl, when you got 'em going thirsty. And it's not even 11:30. Baby girl, your IG comments going crazy. Hit me up, girl. Baby girl, you got these guys going thirsty. Baby girl, you got these guys going thirsty. And it's not even 11:30. Your IG comments, yeah, they going crazy. You should get with me because I'm so wavy. We should get together, we can be swavy. She don't even got no time for no broke boy. Yeah, she got the Audi, but she wanna upgrade to the Ferrari. Ferrari. No, she isn't sorry. Baby girl, I'm the captain of the spaceship. Yeah, we can take off and go. Cause you already know that I'm on the roll. I can roll up the blunt so we can smoke. Baby girl, tell me what's the moves now. I'm really trying to get with you now. You should tell them broke boys to stop hitting up your phone line. You should leave them on decline. I see you flexing hard in the Audi, and she said she wanna upgrade to the Ferrari. Now she isn't sorry. Baby girl, why you drip so hard? Why you stunt like that? Is it for the gram? Cause you got me saying damn. Baby girl, you got these guys going thirsty. Baby girl, you got these guys going thirsty.
Squeeze in the last song and then have a moment of zen together to end the show. I just want to say, like, I've heard a lot of Richie Rich's music, and that was probably the best production quality he's ever had. And he kind of had like that Rich Brian feel, which I know you don't know who he is, but now I'm realizing I've made that comparison too much for me not to send you a song of his, so you can at least see his like vocal structure. But yeah, man, like I thought that song was sick. I love the album art on there.
Yeah, the album art's pretty.
You could easily do like a cool visualizer with that and advertise it on TikTok.
Yeah.
That would be a quick way to get that song up. I think people would fuck with that song, and definitely like my favorite song that you put out, like production wise, beat wise, it sounds good, and it just kind of sounds like you're in your zone on this one. But Nick, what do you got?
Ooh. I can't really compare off the top of my head some of the other stuff. I'm sure I have listened, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But production did sound good. I do love the album artwork. It was like nice vibe that like complements the artwork well. So it's not vital for the song to match with the album artwork. Typically it just kind of naturally does. But I always like calling it out when I can, still being like, yo, beautiful work and looks good.
I'm pretty sure he does all that by himself too. That's why I'm trying to give him some accolades.
Yeah.
But we'll go to the last song of the night, then me and Nick will say a word, and then we'll go. So here's
One word.
One word. God damn, that might be all I got. Alright, Moon for Kelly, It's Okay, to end the show. He sent in a Christmas song you really liked a long time ago. It was like Filthy Animals, like kind of pop punk edition.
Oh yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
He sent in a lot of music, but I knew you would maybe remember that one. That's what I gotta do maybe to remind you of some of these people that come in and out. Just be like, you did that one song.
There we go.
Alright. Ending the night on this song.
Get it.
Sometimes I feel so empty. I feel like I'm always the last in line. I feel like it happens all the time. I feel like I'm falling behind. Sometimes the world gets heavy. It's like everyone's got nothing to lose. Living life like you got something to prove. Take a stand, the change is start. It's okay to feel the way you wanna feel. It's okay to take the time for you to heal. It's okay to find the time for you to do. It's okay, I'll be there when shit gets too real. It's okay. But it's okay. But it's okay.
On. Definitely a cool song to end the night on. Don't want to be repetitive. Obviously, could be like a Tony Hawk Pro Skater type vibe, but I think he kind of has like, cause he does this all by himself. One that's amazing, one man band. He kind of sounds like the Offspring mixed with like a My Chemical Romance with the way he did his vocals on this one. But I then see that he's influenced by the Ramones and Jimmy Eat World, and
I
I'm
see
just
that.
like, I can definitely see that, like the Jimmy Eats World.
I see the Ramones.
Well, I meant like vocally Jimmy Eats
Okay,
World, but the
I see that.
Ramones more like the instrumental value. I'm splitting it.
Splitting.
But I'm gonna add that in the Indie Underground playlist. I thought that was a super solid song. Knowing that you do it all by yourself, I think that's like really amazing.
Yeah, I find it crazy when like it sounds like a full band. Like when you
Full
hear some of
band,
those.
two vocalists.
Yeah, when I hear like electronic stuff, I can get behind it being one person. It's mostly all done behind a DAW. Maybe there's a sample or an audio recording. But
Yeah.
when it sounds like a full band in a grungy dive bar, but it's one person, I'm like, fuck, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, because you have to think he's probably recording like the drums first, getting
Uh-huh.
that down, and then like he might record a part. Like it's probably just a bunch of meshing together. Like he probably knows the song structure for each instrument and then combines it together.
I mean, that's early Foo Fighters Dave Grohl right there.
Yeah, I could also see that too. Just really cool music, Moon for Kelly. I dig your vibe that you be throwing out there. Nick, what do you want to tell the people before we go?
Yeah. If I could say one word, it'd be work, I guess.
Work.
But yeah, I guess I need to elaborate. Yeah, my one thing, not every time you go into the gym or you go into the studio or you show up for whatever work, even not every day is gonna be the greatest. But you need to pat yourself on the back for at least showing up and putting in, some amount of work. It may not be the greatest day, and that sucks. But you showed up. You showed up first off. That's the biggest like pat yourself on the back there. Still making it, and like you still put in some work. Congratulate yourself, and then don't take some time to rest.
Those are all great points. I want to show you something.
I'm just thinking on us showing up right now for the podcast. You're sick. I'm super tired. This equipment's crapping on us. I'm like,
Do you see this?
We here.
This is what Gal got me.
I'll have a delay. I'll have to see on YouTube.
But this is like one of the nicest things someone's ever done.
Aww. Wait, here. Hold up.
It says,
Aww.
"Be mine, Valentine. I would be so lucky. Love you so much."
Aww.
I'm gonna keep this card forever.
It's so cute. God dang it.
Maybe Nick and I will start a random podcast. Like if we have like a thought for the day or some shit, we might tap in for 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes, cause like I think definitely talking on some of like the series we've watched.
Like BoJack Horseman. Okay, Midnight Gospel.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a ton of shows for me to talk on. Some movies, some shows.
It's okay. I could
some
also
albums.
like.
We could talk music albums forever.
That's true too. I mean we could come up with other stuff. We don't always want to do 2 hours of music, but I appreciate everybody showing up today. I know kind of went a little crazy on the stream, and then I'm sick, but hopefully when we do it next it will go better.
Yeah.
But I appreciate everyone for checking in, tuning in on Saturday, taking time out of your day to come hang out with us. You can hit the notification bar. If you're not already subbed, you should do that.
I appreciate it as well. Appreciate y'all putting in the work to have music for us to listen to and to share and to like hang out with.
Yeah, I mean,
Putting in that work.
I enjoy seeing what they do. Coming in each week.
It's like every week, everybody growing together.
Yeah, and I try to get like new people, to always like be in the show. We always try to do a random mix of genres. So, because I don't know, I used to do like random shows of like pop punk, and then it would just be a whole show of pop punk. And after like an hour or two of doing that, you can only say so much that you haven't already said.
Right, and it's all just the same pop.
But my word of advice for everyone: drink some orange juice. Get hydrated. Drink a lot of water.
There you go. So maybe some cinnamon toast and Sprite.
Cinnamon toast. Can we get some some social info? What does that mean?
Social info, like Instagrams and Twitters and stuff.
What's for everything? And then what's yours?
Talking to me or something?
Yeah, what's your? Are you cool giving people your IG that you don't hop on?
Yeah, I've got. What's my? Well, I'd give my IG if I knew it. I think it's Nick Summit. I think I may, yeah. Nick Summit.
You know what? If you're cool with it, I'll put it up in the bio from now on. Just your IG if people want to follow you.
Yeah, I'm. I hope. Sorry to disappoint you all. I'm not very present on most of my social.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't know what they're gonna get out of that. They might get a post a year, you know.
I'm gonna try and do better as like.
Oh yeah, Nick's
as I
moving
continue
to
my
the commune. I don't know if you want to
Right.
tell the people really quick before we go.
Yeah, moving to the commune, and I'm also looking to some travel for construction projects. So, I like before and after pictures of the work I'm doing now with residential work. Just proud of the work I've done, like the physical construction work.
Yeah.
I'll share I think I recently did share very old song of mine, just like a minute clip
You should
of it.
maybe I could help you out with that as I get a little more on social media again for like IG and stuff, and I can show you how to post it, so it's really easy, like a format.
I'm getting fairly. I have a friend here that's helping me out with like the artwork and like the visuals and all that stuff. And I just used a really old track just to like
Yeah.
I guess just to see how it worked. But again, I'm not like I don't know. I'm not really trying to create a presence or anything.
That's what I was gonna ask you, is if you were gonna do something while you live at the commune, like are you gonna like documentate that in any shape or form?
As far as the experience there goes, I'm gonna focus more on like writing it out and writing my experience, whether a little bit maybe like an exaggerated fictional form, maybe perhaps journalist. I'm just gonna write really as far as that experience goes, but then my
Okay.
creativeness will hopefully have the time I desire to work on a lot of music,
Yeah.
and maybe there I'll develop more of an online music presence.
Well, if you ever need help with that, I can help you out. And then two, are you gonna? How often can you like leave or come out, or do you plan to leave to come back?
I mean, I can kind of leave and go as I wish, but it's kind of like work. Like I'll have to
Yeah.
have, hours to have enough hours to leave the farm without like falling in the hole, so to speak,
No, I
or
got you. That's what I was
have
saying,
the
more like a
money to like
weekend thing.
drive. Yeah, it wouldn't be like an every weekend thing. It'll probably be like once every couple months,
Yeah, that's what
which
I'm
is
getting at.
it's about what I do now anyways.
I was just
But
curious if you were gonna do that still.
yeah, I'm still planning on being in Kansas City for like the first 3 weeks of March. So
Yeah, I might take some time off to hang out.
I was gonna say we're gonna at least have to hang out a couple times before I head
And I
out.
already talked to Brady. We can get you recorded in the studio.
Sweet. I'd love to just like hang out with you guys in the studio at least.
Yeah, dude, we're definitely
around.
like a dynamic duo, and we just keep bouncing ideas. Like that song just like keeps coming about each week that we work on it, but we're also got other stuff too. But yeah, man, oh, there's Zane, there's a Nick. and we're gonna sign off. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, man.
Same to you. Much some rest. Enjoy some of that OJ.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
well soon.
I'm gonna try, hopefully for the next show. But alright, man. Peace.